Hello, friends. I hope you are doing well. Today we are starting with the topic menstrual cycle. Hey, I know that you are already aware that in female primates this cycle occurs. Let us study what is menstrual cycle. The first step is it occurs in primates. What is primates? Primates means it is primate means it occurs in monkey-like organism. What is primate? Primates means monkey-like organism, and always it will occur in female. Some people may say that male, but always it occur in female. And when it is starting at the age of puberty. If we talk for humans, in human female, it start for about 12 to 13 years of age. 12 to 13 years of age, and this process is called menarche. What is called starting of menstrual cycle is called menarche, and offset of menstrual cycle is called menopause. Offset of menstrual cycle is called menopause. We have to remember these things, that what is primates, what is menarche, what is menopause. See, menarche is the onset of menstrual cycle. In human female, it occurs at the age of 12 to 13 years. But in female, the opposite of menstrual cycle is called menopause, and it stops at the age of 50 years. Now let us divide this menstrual cycle into phases. How many phases we have in menstrual cycle? We have total 4 phases in menstrual cycle. When we study about menstrual cycle, it is divided into 4 phases. First phase is menstrual phase, second phase is follicular phase, third phase is ovulatory phase, and fourth phase is luteal phase. Now, when we talk about menstrual phase, it menstrual phase menstrual phase 3 to 5 days. Menstrual phase occur for 3 to 5 days, and then follicular phase 5 to 13 days, 5 to 13 days, and ovulatory phase it occur in on 14 days, 14th day, and luteal phase afterwards 14 to 28 days is called luteal phase. 28 to 28 day is called luteal phase. Now, let us discuss in detail what occur in menstrual phase. In menstrual phase, in when we talk about the menstrual phase, in this generally we have that when there is absent of pregnancy, then endometrial lining, the endometrium lining which is facilitated with blood vessel and high dense connective tissue, all degenerate and sloughed off remains, and it occur in absence of pregnancy. And most important thing I wish to say you that it for the maintenance of menstrual phase, or for the maintenance of endometrial lining, there is a requirement of progesterone. There is a requirement of progesterone, and which is highly produced by the corpus luteum. In absence of pregnancy, corpus luteum degenerates. That's why this cycle repeats. Then next topic is follicular phase. In follicular phase, what is happening in the follicular phase? In follicular phase, proliferation of endometrium take place. Means once the menses sloughed off, then our endometrium lining is clean. Endometrium lining, where endometrium belongs, it is the inner part of inner lining of uterus. Inner line of uterus is called endometrium. Suppose this is our endometrium. Endometrium is pear shaped. You all are knowing that outer layer is called perimetrium, middle is myometrium, and innermost endometrium. And endometrium, it all changes of menstrual phases occur in the endometrial lining. First of all, 3 to 5 days, it is menstrual phase, where our menses are sloughed off, and after that we have proliferative phase. In this proliferative phase, proliferation means our endometrial lining is supplied with high blood and everything that is required for the thickening of endometrium. At the same time, At the same time, when we talk in ovule, at the same time ovary, at the same time ovary, there is formation of Graafian follicle. There is formation of Graafian follicle on the primary oocyte, which is arrested at the prophase 1 stage. And at this all, and after that we have ovulatory phase. Ovulatory phase in 14 days. On 14 days there is release of ovum. The release of ovum is called ovulation. On 14 days there is ovulation. After the ovulation, the remaining part, suppose this is Graafian follicle and this is ovum. Once the ovum is released, we have remaining part of Graafian follicle. This Graafian follicle is converted into this flower shaped corpus luteum. Corpus luteum is very interesting in flower in shape. Corpus luteum. This phase is called luteal phase. In this phase, corpus luteum secrete progesterone. What is the secrete? Progesterone. It secretes progesterone hormone that is very essential for endometrium lining. Suppose let us think about this, that when there is pregnancy, when there is pregnancy, we have corpus luteum. We have corpus luteum, and there is fertilization. In case of fertilization, corpus luteum did not generate. It continue to produce continue to produce progesterone. That's why, and it is helpful in maintaining the menstrual stopping the menstrual cycle and maintaining the endometrium wall. Now next step is, let us see through the images. We have one images. We have one images right here. Let us discuss these images. What this images is, we have taken it from NCRT. You all are aware, if you are reading NCRT, that we have compared it at fourth parameter, and here is the date till 29 days, and here is the four parameter, and we are saying that four event occurring. Four event, first are this is uterine event, the event which occur in the uterus. Next is hormone, ovarian hormone, then is ovarian event, then is hormone event, pituitary hormone event. Now let us discuss about what is what occur in menses. This phase is called menses. This is menses. This is menses. This is menses. Then this is proliferative phase. Then it is ovulatory phase. Then it is luteal phase. It is divided into four parts, and we are seeing at the same time we have maturing, developing Graafian follicle. In this case, we are seeing that Graafian follicle are developing. As we are aware that after the birth of a child, the primary oocyte is arrested at the cell of a prophase 1. After that, after every year, after in the when there is pregnancy, we have the formation of Graafian follicle, or first layer of follicle formation is called primary follicle, second is called secondary follicle, third is called tertiary follicle. When it is fully matured follicle, then it is called Graafian follicle. And this maturing step is included in the proliferative phase. In the same time, proliferation of the endometrium take place. At the same time, we are seeing that estrogen level is increasing. What makes estrogen increasing? This is the topic. The estrogen increasing due to the Graafian follicle. Here, Graafian follicle is responsible for the production of estrogen. At the same time, we are saying that pituitary hormone FSH is also little decreasing and LHH is increasing. At the time of ovulation, next step we had studied that ovulation. In this phase, we are saying that ovulation. Here, in the case of ovulation, we are saying that LH is at peak, and this is called LH surge. This is called LH surge, and every hormone at the time of ovulation is at its peak. That's why we are saying it as LH surge. It induces ovulation. Next step, after next step of ovulation is luteal phase, that is formation of corpus luteum. In case of pregnancy, our corpus luteum is maintained, but if there is no pregnancy, corpus luteum start to degenerate and it secrete progesterone which help in maintaining endometrium lining. As this in this case we are saying that there is no case of pregnancy and therefore corpus luteum is degenerating. That's why we are also saying that there is start of menstrual cycle in second cycle of menstruation. I hope you like video. Thank you for watching.